is what our international edition looks like these days. As you see, top right, founded in 1987, and we publish it 6 times a year. It's available both in paper and electronic formats. And when you become a subscriber, you can now access every back issue back to 1987 with the help of Professor Graham Greenleaf's team in Australia. We managed to get all that format into paper into electronic format, so it's all accessible now. And you can also gain access to conference and roundtable papers. I often consider these conferences and roundtables as a live version of the reports. Just in this June edition, the one shown there, we published articles which we mirrored at this conference. The articles on and sessions on the EU Data Protection Draft Regulation, articles on China, France, the Netherlands, Australia, the US-EU Safe Harbour, and companies' experience in the role of data protection officers. When we started, we covered about 12 countries. We now cover 109 countries with laws and 20 or so countries with data protection bills. And the next presentation by Professor Graham Greenleaf will tell you much more. So this is what no, that's the UK edition. I'm just flipping over. Yes, that's also published 6 times a year in the more or less alternate months and is available in paper and electronic formats. And this one goes back to the year 2000, which was the year when the the Freedom of Information Act, deliberate mistake, Freedom of Information Act was adopted, and that's where we split the publication into 2, UK and international. And this one we cover both data protection and freedom of information, and also cover the environmental information regulations. These are the round tables we've organised in many countries, 17 countries since 2003, and we get together with data protection authorities in a cooperative atmosphere, which has very great benefits, discussing issues in a calm and professional manner. And both sides appreciate the opportunity to learn about practical problems arising from the way that laws are framed or interpreted, and we always look for practical solutions. And we have all those reports and slides and papers from these events. So if you miss them, you can catch up on the content. These are flyers from our 2 most recent events, Roundtable with the Galante in Rome in March, and about 3 or 4 people are here who are also in Rome in March. And we had an Asia-Pacific Roundtable in May in London. Professor Graham Greenleaf was leading that, but we also had Professor Hiroshi Miyashita from Japan telling us about the bill in Japan, and we covered several other countries, 6 countries there. These are some of our people who have hosted our meetings, lots of different types of companies in different places, and we appreciate the help of all of them. And some of these events have been hosted by the data protection authorities themselves, for example, those in Finland, Italy, the Netherlands, Spain, and Portugal. Here are our sponsors. Thank you very much, sponsors. And this shows us what we do. And we have the Magna Carta visit as a grand finale at the British Library on Thursday, if you'd like to join us.